Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about a piece of software that I use just about every day. The software is called Audacity. And what Audacity is an audio recording program that is free to use. You can use it under Windows, Mac, or Linux, and plenty of other operating systems as well. Audacity is very simple to use, and we're going to get right into it. So I'm going to open up Audacity. I have it open up, ready to go. And no matter where you use Audacity, Audacity looks very similar across all platforms, and it makes it really easy to use. You can use Audacity on old computers. You can use Audacity from a USB drive. You can use Audacity as a very powerful tool for audio editing. And so it's very simple. If you have a built-in microphone, or if you have an external microphone, or if you have a mixer, you can very easily just hit the record button and everything should work very easily, especially if you're just using an internal microphone on, like, say, a laptop or something. In this case, I'm recording this through a mixer, and you will see some mixer options here. I'm using a Persona Studio Live mixer, and I have certain settings that I have tweaked just for this video. But very easily, I'm just going to hit record. And when I hit record, a track pops up. So this is my test recording. You will see my voice showing up. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit the stop button after a few seconds. Now you'll notice that I left some empty space at the end of my track. You can do it at the beginning of the track as well. And if I go back, you might be able to hear. I'm going to turn my volume up. You can hear it a little later on. I'm not sure if you could hear that or not. But very easily, what I'm going to do with my voice, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this empty track over here. And now there's not a whole lot of background noise in this recording, but what I can do noise reduction. And what noise reduction does is it takes all the background noise, stuff that you don't want in your recording, and it sort of minimizes it. It may even eliminate it. So I'm going to click Get Noise Profile first, and you'll find that it doesn't do anything. But the next step, you have to select all. I'm going to double click, and I'm going to go do the same exact thing again. Go up to Effect, and I'm going to do Noise Reduction. Now I'm just going to hit OK. And you'll notice a little change may have happened in my audio, but not much. A few other things that I like to add a compressor. I'm just going to stick with the defaults for today. And you'll notice it gets a lot bigger when that happens. Another effect that I like to add, I like to normalize the sound. That takes away the highs and the lows and sort of evens everything out just a little bit. And on top of that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some equalization here. I like to boost the low end a little bit, and I also like to boost the high end. And so here's what this is going to sound like. And it should be a much bigger sound. Now, if you were watching this over here, you'll notice a couple of times this meter went into the red. If I were making a high quality production, I wouldn't want that red to be seen, so I would probably back off on some of my settings a little bit. But for the case of this video, just showing you what Audacity can do, we just took a clip of my voice and we made it sound a little more professional. Not as much as I would like it, but it's certainly made a big difference. And if I spent a little bit more time with it, I could make it sound pretty good. So this is just a very brief introduction to Audacity. A use for Audacity is if you are a teacher and you need to record some students, maybe their voices or a speech, or you just have an instrument that you like to play and you want to record yourself. You can get very cheap hardware and plug into your computer, and Audacity should work almost immediately within a few clicks or a few settings that need to be adjusted, and you should be up and running. It's free to use. It's very easy to use. There's a lot to this. There are many different types of effects that you can add. You can add some reverb, you can level sounds, you can fade in, you can fade out. There are tons of different things that you can do with this, and I'm just scratching the surface on how powerful Audacity is. It's not as powerful as some higher end audio editors, but if you're looking for something very simple to use, this is what I would recommend for anyone who's interested in audio recording. a track pops up. So this is my test recording. You will see my voice showing up, and I'm just going to go ahead and hit the stop button after a few seconds.